Hey guys, so today we're making some kale salad with lemon garlic dressing. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started with the recipe. So I'm gonna start by juicing one lemon. Um, I would say, because I think I did add a little extra lemon towards the end. So I would juice 2 lemons just to have extra lemon juice if you need it. But I'm gonna start with one lemon. And then I'm gonna put that to the side. And next I am going to start chopping up the tomatoes. And so I have some grape tomatoes here. I want to say I used about a pint of tomatoes, but you can use as much or as little as you want. And then I am just going to chop up 2 cloves of fresh garlic. And this was a really delicious and refreshing salad, perfect for the summertime and any upcoming cookouts or barbecues that you have going on. This would be a great side dish. And so I just shredded up some Parmesan cheese, and so this is about half a cup of Parmesan cheese that I'm going to use. And so now I'm going to work on the dressing for the salad. And so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, and then it is an oil-based dressing, so I am going to add in about 6 tablespoons of some grapeseed oil. I'm using grapeseed oil, but you could also use olive oil or any other neutral oil that you have. I added in the garlic as well as the fresh lemon juice, and then I'm just going to season it with some black pepper, some salt, and some adobo seasoning. I don't care what seasonings you use. Just make sure your food is not bland, because we don't want no bland food, y'all. And you want to remember, since this is the dressing for the salad, you want to make sure it tastes good to you. So don't be stingy with the seasoning. And so I'm just going to mix this together until it is nice and combined. And then I'm going to prep the kale. And so I'm using one bunch of kale. It's a small bunch, and so I'm going to put a little bit of some oil on it just to get the kale nice and tender, and this get some of that bitterness out of it. You could also do this with lemon juice or just like some water, but you want to massage it for about 1 to 2 minutes. And then I'm just going to add all of the ingredients in there. So I'm going to add in the tomatoes, and I'm going to add in some dried cranberries. You can put as much or as little as you want. I used about maybe 1/4 of a cup. And then I'm going to add in half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And then I'm going to add in this is about half a cup of some roasted sunflower kernels. And then I'm going to pour that delicious dressing on. And you want to make sure that you taste your dressing before you add it, just to see if it needs additional seasoning. And you can taste this salad, as you're preparing it, to make sure that it is nicely seasoned as well. But this is it, you guys. This is the finished product. Super easy, super delicious, and refreshing. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.